Hey, happy Wednesday. I did a post earlier with a photo of the lake, and I'm asking people to think for themselves for 24 hours, okay? I don't want you to base your beliefs, your opinions on those of other people. I want you to be a free thinker, do your own research, do not, go by strictly what you see on social media and strictly what you see on one news station and strictly what you see in a newspaper or on the news, whatever. Do your own research. I do not mean Wikipedia. Wikipedia does not count. Okay? So, and look at, if it's an interesting topic, something that you're not sure about, look at more than one view. Because everything has more than one side. Their side, and the truth, right? It's like a pancake. You have the top, the bottom, and the middle. Figure it out for yourself. Do not rely on other people. And here in the U.S., we are very blessed that we can believe whatever we want to believe. In other countries and other cultures, you are not allowed to do that. I have friends and colleagues worldwide, and it's sad because they don't have the freedom to think other than what their government tells them to think. Women don't have the freedom to think other than what their spouses tell them to think. Children do not have the freedom to think other than what their parents tell them they're going to think and believe. That's, in my opinion, that's sad. That is very sad because we can all think. You just don't have to share your thoughts. You don't have to share your beliefs. I have 5 or 6 best friends that I adore. We talk every day, male and female, different cultures, different religions, different political views, and that's fine because we don't debate things. We don't discuss these things. We know we have different views, and we respect each other enough that that's okay. If somebody says something to you and you don't go along with their belief, tell them, I am so glad you feel comfortable enough to share that with me. And leave it at that. You don't have to get into an argument with them. You don't have to get into a debate with them. You don't have to shove your beliefs down somebody's throat. Let it go. Because everyone has the right to be wrong. Everybody has the right to be wrong. Let it go. So for 24 hours, just until this time tomorrow, I would love it if you would do this until Saturday morning. Just view life, view the news, the media, everything with an open eyes, open ears, open mind, open heart, and a closed mouth. Read it, learn about it, process it, and then make your decisions. That's all I'm asking. Because people rely too deeply on the views of others. And what we fail to realize, those other people up there telling everybody how they should think, that is based on their personal lens. And I will explain that. We each have had different upbringings. And that upbringing is your personal lens. Your childhood will, how can I put it, affect how you view the world. Your education and your job, your social status, your belief system, your culture will affect how you personally view the world. That is your personal lens. So you have somebody, I'm just going to give some random, very general examples here. So you have somebody that came from a very traumatized childhood of neglect, abuse, violence, alcoholism, whatever. And they may view the world through that lens, the lens of a victim, the lens of a child who was subjected to abuse and neglect and, parents who were in and out of jail or, alcoholics or whatever. And that is going to affect their view as an adult. You have people who are now very entitled, privileged adults who grew up in a very entitled, privileged childhood. Essentially, they were spoiled. Their children are now being raised in the same manner. And they're going to have a completely different outlook on life, a different perspective, a different personal lens than that other person, okay? You have people that are farmers. They're going to have a different perspective than someone that is a CEO or an attorney. So you need to keep this in mind when you are reading about reading somebody's opinion on something or listening to them. Think about what is their personal experience. Where are they coming from? What is their personal lens? Because you're relying on that person and their personal lens to affect your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Think about that. Just keep it in mind. What is their motive? Is there a motive? I know on a lot of social media platforms right now, and even in the news media, a lot of the channels, the stations, whatever you want to call it, platforms, have an underlying cause. They have an agenda. Keep that in mind. So I'm asking you to look at the others to get a broader perspective. I'm not telling you to give up what you think. Be informed. Make informed decisions. Instead of just watching, I'm trying to think, ABC and in the US, ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox. Instead of just watching one of those, watch more than one. Get a global picture. Get all the views, get all the opinions, and make an informed decision. Don't rely on just one person. That's what I'm saying. You are smart, you're intelligent, you can obviously navigate the internet. Be informed. It's that simple. Be informed when you make decisions. So, think for yourself. Allow others to think for themselves. Okay? Your spouse can think however they want to think. Your children can believe whatever they want to believe. Your best friends, co-workers, hey, whatever. They can believe whatever they want to believe. That's their business. That's their heart. That's their conscience. Here in America, that's how we vote. We vote our conscience. You shouldn't bully somebody into believing what you believe. That's awful. Don't do that. Don't do that. And there's a difference between respecting someone and holding them in high regard and in high esteem and fearing retaliation. That's not respect. That's fear. There's two different things. So, keep an open mind, open eyes, open heart, open ears, and a closed mouth. Think for yourself for 24 hours.